The following is presented by the Man o' War Project at Columbia University Irving Medical Center and the Earl Mack Foundation.
The more things that you try and the more tools that you put in your tool bags, this is what I claim to be victory in terms of self-actualization.
Nestled along the Hudson River in upstate New York sits SquirrelWood Equine Sanctuary. This 92-acre farm is home to horses as well as countless other rescued creatures, from pigs, chickens, geese, dogs and cats, to a donkey named Mojo. It's one big animal commune, replete with shared pastures, fields and barns. It's also much more than that. In 2015, SquirrelWood launched an Equine Assisted Psychotherapy Program for veterans and their families, led by Christina Bruckner, a licensed clinical social worker and longtime equestrian.
Thoroughbreds as a breed are specifically really helpful in this type of therapy because of their high sensitivity. They're hypervigilant, just as many of the veterans who are coming here and struggling with PTSD. And the off-track thoroughbreds that we have on top of that experienced trauma themselves. So that makes them even more hypervigilant and in tune with looking out for incongruence in behavior and body language.
For the retired racehorses calling this place home, it's an opportunity for a second chance and a new purpose beyond the racetrack. A purpose now inextricably linked with combat veterans suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder and seeking nothing more than their own new purpose in life.
Horses deal with congruent behavior. Even if you're anxious and you're saying you're anxious and you're not trying to mask it, the thoroughbreds specifically are going to be much more, they're going to calm down and relax because they're no longer worried. What are you trying to hide? Are you trying to get near me and you're going to spring something on me? So it's helping the veteran with self-regulation and ultimately healing. Having purpose and meaning in life is, I think, the key. Not necessarily just happiness, but really having purpose for veterans. When they're returning and they're no longer in the military, they have lost their purpose.
Without a purpose, it's just chaos. And you can only survive in that for so long.
Wake me when the sun comes down. Wake me with a distant sound. Looking outside, keeping in this lucid dreaming. Tell me when the lighthouse shines. Tell me when you...
Horses are forgiving, patient, and non-judgmental, which make them an ideal therapeutic partner for treating veterans with PTSD.
It's not as threatening because the horse doesn't have an agenda. The horse is just reflecting what's going on with them individually. What is their body language like? What is the horse picking up on their emotional inside, their emotional world? And they can receive that feedback and be a bit more vulnerable naturally because it's not another person who might be judging them.
Through weekly interactions with the horses, veterans at SquirrelWood are learning new coping mechanisms and developing enhanced self-awareness and other therapeutic strategies in overcoming their PTSD.
One of the things that we have difficulty as veterans is sharing your experiences with the family.
Coming here actually helped a lot. It helped me to deal with frustration and anger, and actually it helps with confidence as well. So.
Heart rates connect as human and horse synchronize in a healthy and safe setting.
The interaction, the phenomena of the horses feeling your state of anxiety and becoming a buffer for that, in my opinion, it has allowed me to open up.
And with time, the veterans learn to lean into their trust with the horse.
I don't know if it was because I have never been around horses, but I was impressed of their personality. That I think is similar of a veteran. We really connected. We really connected.
It's given me a lot more patience. Some of the things that I had to do in this program were not easy. They were very frustrating. There were times where I wanted to give up, times where I was just tired of trying the same thing, and even trying new things wasn't working.
They were amazing how friendly, how they come and interact with us like a pet. I was in shock. I was, and I remember going back next Wednesday and telling all my fellow veterans, like, you have to try this. You have to try this.
I came here for a number of weeks trying to figure out how to lunge a horse, and to no avail. And that was a very frustrating time, but I kept trying, and once I accomplished it, I felt better about myself.
As a therapist, really believe in the power of horses to heal humans in general.
While the evidence here may appear on its face merely anecdotal, the results experienced by the veterans and witnessed by the therapist speak volumes.
This equine therapy has truly allowed us to, have allowed me as a veteran to transition from a culture that you don't expose vulnerability, that you don't expose weaknesses, that you don't share some of these things, in terms of transitioning and allow ourselves to share these with your loved ones in order to take that relationship to the next level.
Don't be no one else. Find yourself, find yourself, find yourself.
What they have done here is creating a healing space.
The horse is really feeling, I think, purpose in helping that veteran. Those two coming together, it's just beautiful to see.